is our take on Romeo and Juliet.
Arr! And the scene one, Albie will be playing Benvolio. Miron will be playing Mercutio. He'll be playing Romeo. I'll be playing Caesar, also known as Tybalt.
And Tapish is Romeo's father Montague and the officer. And Alap is Mary Ormond, basically Blackbeard's wife, who in this case, who's basically our take on Lord Capulet. And Ishan is the Queen of England. And I'm also going to be playing Doom the narrator.
And I'll also be playing Montague.
All right. Okay. Two enemies, the pirates and the nobles family, in London where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, no one can keep their hands clean. While the two kill each other simply for pleasure, one blames the other for stealing his treasure.
That's the time that we come to Mercutio. The day is hot and pirates abroad. If we meet, we shall not escape overall. For now, these hot days is a mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of the tavern, clasping his sword upon the table and says, God send no need of thee. But then by operation of the second cup, draws it on the door when indeed there is no need.
And what? Am I like such a fellow?
Come, thou art upon a jack in thy mood as any in Britain, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
And there were two such we should have done shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou would quarrel with a man who hath a hair more or a hair less in thy beard than thou hast. Thou would quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason than thou hast days alive. What eye but such an eye must fly out to the quarrel? Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head has been beaten as idle as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog that had lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out with the tailor for airing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his shoes with old riband? And thou would tutor me from quarreling.
And I was so apt to quarrel as any match-body simple for my life of an hour and a quarter.
Oh, please, simple, oh, simple.
By my head, here come the pirates.
By my heels, I
Follow me close, buckers, for I will speak to them. Good day, gentlemen. A word with one of you.
I'm but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. A word and a blow.
Yo! You don't know what to do with the man of Blackbeard's crew.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort, what dost thou make us minstrels, and make minstrels of us?
Well, peace be with ye, sir, but here comes my man.
Oh, I'll be hanged, sir, if he'll wear your livery. Marry go before to field. He'll be your follower. In that sense, you may call him man.
Avast, Romeo! The hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art villain!
Caesar, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse to advocating grace to such a grieving. Villain not my young, and therefore farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Shiver me timbers, boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast thrust upon me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou knowest the reason for my love. And so, good pirate, which thee might tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, vile submission. Aristocrata carries it away. Caesar, your rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Oh, good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives that I mean to make bold withal. And as such, you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8.
I am for you. dead men leave no tales.
Gentle Mercutio, put that rapier on. Drop! Gentlemen, for shame!
Now check
Oh, Caesar, good Mercutio!
I am hurt. Playing about your house. I'm sped. Oh, is he gone?
Yar!
What, art thou hurt?
A scratch. Right, 'tis enough. Go, villain. Fetch me a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
Oh, it's not so. Oh, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door. What is it will do? Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. I warned for this world. A plague of both your houses. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Go, Benvolio. Take me away or I shall faint.
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead, and Gallus bear and inspired to the clouds.
This gentleman, he was near Allah, my very friend, had got his mortal hurt in Malachi. My reputation stained with Caesar's slander. Caesar that an hour had been my kinsman. Oh, sweet Ethel, thy beauty had made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor steel. This day's black fate on more days don't depend. This bud that begins the woe, others must end.
Oh, here comes the furious Caesar back again.
Alive in triumph! And Mercutio slain, away to heaven respectively, and fiery yet fury be my conduct now.
Lord, thou wretched boy, let me put you in your place.
Now, Caesar, take the villain back again. That late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Yar!
Romeo, be gone! Citizens are up and Caesar slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee death. If thou art taken, hence be gone. Away!
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Which way ran he that killed Mercutio? Which way ran he?
There lies that Caesar.
Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee in the queen's name. Obey!
Oh, your majesty, I can spell all. The unlucky manager of the states of Gaul. There lies that man slain like Romeo. And this, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Caesar, my cousin! Oh, queen! Oh, cousin! Husband! Oh, the blood is stopped! Oh, my dear kinsman! That's all right. The blood of Arthur! Shed blood of Montague! Oh, cousin! Cousin!
Who got this bloody spray?
Caesar is slain, whom Romeo's hand is slain. Romeo that spoke him fair, bade him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Caesar deaf to peace, but that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who Allah's heart turns deadly point to point, and with martial scorn, with one hand beats, cold death aside, and with other sends it back to Caesar, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries out loud, hold friends, what? And swifter than his tongue, his agile hum beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Caesar hit the life of stout Mercutio. And the Caesar fled, but by and by back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and to they go like lightning. For ere I could draw to part them, was stout Caesar slain, and as he fell did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He's a kinsman to the parents. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, Queen, must give. Romeo slew Caesar. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. Caesar. Who now the pirates here left out? Oh. Plus, the pirates do this all the time. I would say this is, and some would say this is an act of justice.
It is still murder! Not Romeo, Your Honor. He is but Mercutio's friend. The law must conclude that the law should end the life of Caesar.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile his pets. I have an interest in your heart's proceedings. My blood for you doth lie a bleeding. But our mercy was so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I'll be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence it haste. Hence his body. Else when he's found, then ours is last. Bear hence his body in a tender will. Mercy, but murderers, pardoning those that kill.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whoop you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night. That runaway's eyes may wink, or Romeo may leap to these arms, untalked and unseen. Lovers can see through their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blind, in vestibules of night. Come, Sibyl Knight, thou sober-suited matron, all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match. Played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods, hold my man blood, batting in my cheeks with thy black mantle to strange love grown bold. Think true love acted upon the wings of night, whiter than the new snow on a raiden's back. Come, gentle knight, come, loving blackbird knight, give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the space of heaven so fine, that all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to the greatest sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival, to an important child, the hat new robes, and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my plate! And she brings news, and every tongue that speaks, but no, Romeo's name speaks heavenly appoints. Now, Blake, what news? What hast thou there? The courts and Romeo bid thee fetch?
Aye, the courts.
I mean, what news? What hast thou there?
Ah, well a day. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Can heaven be so envious? What?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Romeo.
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be rewarded in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? Say thou, but I, and that bare eye, shall poison more than the dead darting eye of hawking Christ. I am not I, if there be such an eye, or those eyes shut, that make the answer I. If he be slain, say I, or if not, no, be sound to turn up my winter woe.
I saw with mine eyes. God save the mark. Here on his breast, a piteous corpse, a bloody, piteous corpse, pale as ashes, all bedewed and dead, and blood, all in gore blood. I swallowed it at the sight.
Oh, break my heart, poor banker, break at once. The prison's eyes, when you look on the liberty, vile earth, to earth resign, and motion here, and thou, and Romeo press one heavy fire. Blake, oh Caesar, the best friend I had, oh courteous Caesar, honest gentleman, that ever I should have, to see thee dead. What storm is that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Caesar dead? my dear loved cousin, and my dear lord. Then dreadful trumpet, sound the general doom, for who is living if those two are gone?
Caesar is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Wash down his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry. For Romeo's banishment, take up those cords. Poor rope, you are beguiled. Both you and I, Romeo exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed. But I made thy maiden wooden. Come, cords, come. Blake, I'll to my wedding bed. And death, now Romeo, take my maiden hand.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty. All perjury, all forsworn, all naught, all dissemblers. Ah, where's my man? Give me some aqua vitae. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo, that scoundrel.
O serpent heart, hate with a flowering face, and ever dragon keep so fair a cave. Beautiful triumph, fine angelical, dove-feathered raven, wolvish ravening lamb, despised substance of divinous show. Just opposite to what thou seemst, a damned saint, an honorable villain. O nature, what hast thou to do in hell? What when thou dost devour the spirit of the fiend in moral paradise of such sweet flesh? What was ever a book containing such vile matter, so fairly brown? Oh, that the sea should dwell in such a gorgeous place?
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Should I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord, what tongue shall soothe thy name? When I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it. But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you making offer up to joy. My husband lives, that Caesar would have slain, and Caesar's dead, that would have slain my husband. And this is comfort, wherefore we find then some word there was, worser than Caesar's death, that murdered me. I would forget it fain, but it depresses to my memory like damn guilt, deeds of sinners, mine. Caesar is dead, and Romeo banished. That one word, vanished, had slain 10,000 Caesars. Caesar's death was woe enough. If it ended there or a sour woe, why fellowship and leading will be begged with other griefs? Why follow not when she said Caesar's dead, thy father or thy mother, nay, or both? Which modern lamentations would have moved, but with a rear ward following Caesar's death, Romeo is banished. To speak that word, his father, mother, Caesar, Ethel, Romeo, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit, measure, bound, all in that word's death. No words can that wow sound. Where is my mother, father, and my mother, Blake?
Weeping and wailing over Caesar's corpse. Will you go to them? I will break you within.
Wash thy his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry. For Romeo's banishment, take up to those cords. Poor ropes, you are beguiled. Both you and I, for Romeo's exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed, but I am made, thy maiden and widowed. Come, cords, come. Blake, I'll to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maiden hand.
Hie to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him. He is hid at Lawrence's cell.
Oh, find him. Give this ring to my true knight, and bid him to take his last farewell.
Romeo, Romeo, come forth. Affliction is an amour of thy part, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the queen's doom? What sorrow craves the quaintess at my hand that I yet know not?
Too familiar is my dear son with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the queen's doom.
What less than doomsday is the queen's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from her lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Ah, banishment. Be merciful, say death, for exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Here from Britain, here from England, art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without London walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then banished is death, mister, calling death banishment. Thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke thou murdered.
O deadly sin! O rude unthankfulness! Thy faults our law calls death, but the kind queen, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law, and turned that backward death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not?
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here, where Ethel lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lies in carrying flies than Romeo. They may seize on the white wonder of dear Ethel's hand and steal a mortal blessing from the lips, who even in pure and best of modesty still blush, as thinking their own kiss is sin. But Romeo may not, he is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hast thou no poison mixed, no sharp crown knife, no sudden mean of death, thou ne'er so mean, but banished. To kill me banished, oh fry the damned use thou word in hell. Howlings attended, how hast thou the heart beat a divine, a ghostly confessor, sin absolver, and my friend profess to mangle me with that word banished.
Thou mad man, hear me a little speak.
Oh, thou will speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor I'll give thee armor to your banishment. Philosophy, adversity sweetener, philosophy, to comfort thou art banished.
Yet banished, hang up philosophy, unless philosophy can make an echo. Despite the time, versicum is due, it helps not, it prevails not, talk no more.
Oh, then I see that mad men have no ears.
How should they when wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute thee with thy of estate.
Thou canst not speak of that thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Ethel thy love, an hour but married, Caesar murdered, yawning like me, and like me banished, then mightst thou speak, then mightst thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmeet grave.
Arise.
Never, I'll just stay here all night. Now stop. Oh, what?
Guys, you can stop. I don't want you to be late for class. I don't want you to be late for class. You don't have to finish. I mean, you guys all presented. Huh? Yeah, but I gotta go to class. I gotta go to the library.
The last thing I want to be short of everyone the last thing I want to have a lot of.
Can you do that on Monday?
I don't think we can, yeah.
Can we do the whole thing on Monday then?
No, just the last scene. Just the last scene.
Why is that? I did pretty good though.
How about you guys do the last scene on Monday? And have your... Huh?
Could the whole thing on Monday.
I would rather do
No, I don't. There's not enough time. I told you already over 20 minutes, and I told Miss Bojolova that I would only need it for 20 minutes. Really? That's okay. Tell your teachers to call me if they need to. I'm in the library.
How was that? Was that okay? You're good. You're good. It's fine. We're back. I have to watch them again to mark them. I was just recording.
I'm laughing live.
I'm getting like an 8. Hopefully, right? And I'll see you by like 20 something. That's all I got. In this school, that's like that. Whose card is that? So somebody
Okay, sorry, let me find your name. And you are here for, Miss teacher, and she would like you to work on your news report for Mercutio's death for Romeo and Juliet. She would also like you to work on your Romeo and Juliet final news report. Okay?
Oh, yes, I saw that,
Any other Romeo and Juliet questions that you haven't completed? Okay, I saw that, perfect. So you just log on your computer. If you have any further questions, you can come find me. I will probably be here. Any computer. Alright.
But at least you don't have 31 for one teacher. So here's my question. Did the said teacher nominate 5 people in the end?
No.
Even 5 in the end? That's interesting.
No LL.
That's interesting.
Are you here for amnesty? Yeah. Oh, okay.
you can't drink your ice drink in the library. Put it at the desk.
Oops, I'm looking at teachers' names and not students' names, so that's not gonna help me. What's her name? All right, so you've been nominated by 2 teachers, Mr. Brown and Mr. Tate. So what we're gonna do, I worked out something with Mr. Shake because you are doing labs in set with Mr. Shake. You spend half your time in the lab with Mr. Shake, and then the other half of the time you can spend in here to work with Mr. So how about, who would you like to start on? Mr. Brown. Okay, so you can start on that, you can go on the computer. He just says you need to catch up on material. You know what you need to catch up on, perfect. You can log on to a computer, and then in the afternoon, you can go to Mr. Shake's lab and you can work on whatever you need to catch up on. You don't have to, you can leave, but I'm gonna let you know that we'll be providing you. Okay?
Yes, I had an interesting conversation with her. I had at 2:30 that
Oh,
day.
you did? Okay.
Oh, after she then asked me, well, how many people?
Right.
And then with your email, I then sent her an email requesting to go to my office at 2:30.
Right.
And I was with police and a parent at that time, so it was 2:40 when I finally got to talk to her. She said, well, my interpretation of the SDA is that it's to help prepare them for their summative evaluations, to which I clarified, I understand that you have your interpretation, but I'm going to suggest to you as being like clarified, Michelle, as well as by Suzanne, what the purpose of it is to get caught up, not to assist the students to prepare for their final summative evaluations by being review. Well, I'm just trying to help students have the time to
No,
assistance at lunch, before school, after school, but the purpose of this is not that. That led to a conversation about assessment of practices. That I think led to
yeah, I guess, yeah.
I'm not comfortable with what you shared with me around the assessment evaluation practices and requesting classes, and that's what I told you that. Very happy to now.
No, I can imagine she did not.
And I didn't have what I requested yet, so I will send her an email further to our conversation on Tuesday at
2:45. Oh, except the motorcycle magazine isn't available anymore. So would you like to replace it with Star Wars comics? Sure, fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, please. I'll take it, yeah. Except I didn't realize while coming up that sometimes when they send a review thing, well, all the time, they like make suggestions and put things on there. So if you want to change it, like, but that's the invoice. Right. I'm like, no, I don't want this, please re-invoice me with the stuff I actually. So I'm hoping that when she says, show me the titles we have, it's show me the titles we have and not the titles they want us to have. But when they send the paper in September,
Okay.
I'll double check, okay. I'm hoping to get a confirmation this year. I know they won't invoice us till September, but I'm hoping for a. Not a big deal either way. But, what?
Yeah. And she said, and I said, okay, and what feedback can we give? And I take it up as a class. So, I think that it's specific.
Yeah, until,
Student based on.
first reading, you go there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then,
That's
that
why-
needs a spot.
That's why she said, I use a hybrid, I use a hybrid for my own business.
They have been nice new display cases and stuff like that, but I still always feel like there isn't.
So, and that's one reason
Showcasey
I
type,
just,
like,
she must have told me that it's like,
thing.
sure, it's
He might have said it.
I'm sorry, my role is just.
Yeah, right. You know.
And I'm so glad I
Necessarily.
contacted you, because I had to hold my tongue. I'm like, I can't get, this is not a conversation for me.
And these are ones that we don't just
Read the sign,
necessarily
read the
want.
sign.
We also want set two or three. You know, back issues are still.
Yeah.
Okay, but what is this? Hey, it's Amnesty Day today. Kids are getting caught up in work, but the sign is correct. Okay, okay.
He's sweet.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, come in and bring, yeah. So cute. He's really sweet.
You can step in.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Just bring that in.
Would you like
Just really any other.
Okay. Producer Morelli?
Thank you.
All of that.
Yeah, that's my role though, I hate to do that and it should be a staff to staff.
No,
You don't need missing matches.
no, I don't want that.
That's what I get paid the big bucks.
Such a nice.
Right.
Well, it's not bad, that's my role.
Okay, so, what your teacher would like you to do is to and then you can do it. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so we'll see where that goes, but at least,
She's not trying to utilize Amnesty Day for incorrect means.
I think she was held accountable to that.
I think so. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Hi, are you back? How things? Regina Builder.
I'm in home, I stayed before yesterday in March. And then I went home and ordered pizza. I'm like, I can't make a meal, I have to mark. So I marked.
Hi, so how are you?
Mark the mark.
Good, thank you. I'm just wondering if Gina Billen is with us. Are you doing a summative right now? Dang it. When she's done, can you tell her she's supposed to be in Amnesty? Okay, thank you.
Sorry, that's,
Bye.
yes, right, it's not till.
No,
Okay.
that's next week. Oh no, that's the next weekend.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is next weekend. I have to pack again. Anyway. Yeah, right. Thankfully it's a Saturday. Like I do Saturday morning and then I come back. So anyway, yeah, so I marked with my work, I do laundry and packing, and bed, blah, blah, blah. Replant tomato plant.
How does that?
Because I'm so good. And I marked it a couple of them, I can't mark anymore. Like,
You're plant to plant.
well, my tomato plant for the place last weekend is died in the garden, but I had bought extra, so like, replanted. Anyway. 11:30. Look, there, this one, I have 4 left. And I'm staring at it, and I marked the first line.
Hi, it's McColden, how are you? Good, thank you. I'm assuming Caitlin's not there, right?
Amnesty Day?
Yeah, she's not at Amnesty. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep calling. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark it. Just gonna have a shower first. Have a shower, I'm down.
Was it that particular one? or
No,
was
it's just, it was
that
just
point
like,
in
I was
the-
just at like 9:30, I just couldn't get past the like, first couple sentences of this paper. It's like, just do it. How many more do you have left? 4. Just do them. And like, it did 18. Like, can't do it. It's like, there's only 4 left. Okay, come on. None of this money, man. Failure, couldn't get those last 4 done. You know why? Because I'm putting really detailed comments. It's my grade 9, right?
Yeah.
Hi, it's McCullough, how are you? Good, thank you. I'm wondering if Amari is in class.
Actually, no.
Is he available to come down to the library for amnesty? Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, because he he has a lot of outstanding work for his English class. 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Oh, okay. Can you kind of like maybe halfway through the class or? Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi. They're all. Yeah, she's here. Oh no, she was here. She's working with kids. She's working with the kids, and they went to no, they went period 1. Period 1. She was here. Yeah, so she's working with kids. You're welcome. I'm just running to the washroom. Okie dokie. 227.